What's up everyone, it's Tony here, and I know this isn't the normal start that we have to our videos. Welcome back to the Yacht Addiction YouTube channel. We're at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, and it is an incredibly windy day today. I mean guys, just look at this hair. It's looking crazy. We're growing it out, the curls are going wild, so we're rocking the hat for today. But the main reason we're all here, I'm sitting in the bridge of a Princess Y85. Princess is one of the best production builders out there. This is a fantastic 85-foot model. It's very sporty and fast, but you also have a fantastic flybridge up top. As the name would imply, it's 85 feet in length. The beam is about 20.5 feet, and it has a 6-foot draft. And this yacht is presented by the Italian Yacht Group, so thank you to them for granting me access on board. Now inside this yacht, we have 4 well-appointed staterooms. It's all high-end materials, classic Princess, you're gonna love it. And actually, before we get started, here's a photo of this yacht's profile. It has very beautiful lines in the water. I think it blends the flybridge concept with the sportiness pretty well. All right, now that you've seen the profile, now let's get started. And of course, because we're starting inside, we'll just start where we are and we'll work our way through the interior, and then we'll make our way to all the outdoor areas. And now that we're turned around, you'll see this ultra-modern bridge. Where we were sitting, we have a table right here. This can be used as just a little space for the crew to hang out, or if you want to accompany the captain while you're underway, it's another great place for that. This bridge can be closed off from the pocket door. We have a side access door on the far side. And look at these beautifully stitched Princess chairs. That's the Princess logo, of course. But look at just the details between the leather and the woods. If you can't tell from the intro already, I'm a big fan of Princess Yachts, and for good reason. They have a very high reputation, but of course, the price reflects that as well. And then here, you have the built-in bonding system, and then 3, actually it looks like 2 Garmin multifunction displays, and then in the middle, we have a second bonding system. So you can monitor and control everything from here. You can see all of your different gauges. And then here we can control like the anchors, the lights, check your pumps, all that type of stuff from this control panel. You have controls for the bow and stern thruster. Princess normally in the steering wheels, let's see if this one has it, but normally they have this self-leveling logo. It's kind of hard with the lighting to capture that, but I think you can see it. Then of course your VHF radio and your throttle control. And your compass is forward, can't forget that. And additionally, just beyond all the high-end electronics, we already saw the nice materials on the seats, but this yacht just oozes with style. I love the contrast between the walnut woods and then the softer touch materials. And you'll see that all throughout the yacht, including, look at the headliner. You have that Alcantara material in the ceiling. Little things like that really elevate this Princess yacht in addition to the quality build, because at the end of the day, that's the most important. Also up here, we have the day head. Then you can see, say your guests are on this main level and you want to separate the 2 areas, you can do so. All right, now let's work back to the main salon. And I really like this glass panel right here. This overlooks the staircase that leads down. All the guest cabins are located on the lower level. And I think we'll walk all the way aft. Look at this beautiful main salon. This is pretty typical for a modern Princess yacht to have this high contrast look. And this yacht was delivered in 2023, so it's practically brand new. And one thing I really like about the seating area, you have the sofa right here and it's full size. So if you're not watching TV, everyone can sit together and actually face each other and converse, as opposed to everyone just focusing on the TV. But if you need to, of course, you have your TV mounted just behind that. But little details like that I really like. In addition to these huge windows, currently on this main level, none of the lights are on, but you can still see we have so much natural light. Here is your dining area. And I see the line in the middle of the table. I believe this is expandable. And then we have a massive floor-to-ceiling window. You can't get much better views than that from your dining perspective. And then the galley is located right here. And this is really versatile and functional. First, you have the bar area with the built-in stools, but you'll see a partition here, and this is powered. So if you have a crew member or just someone in your family that's cooking and they don't want to be disturbed, or vice versa, with the push of a button, this will raise up and fully enclose off the galley. But for show purposes, I like having it open. There's another pocket door here as well, so you can completely close off the galley space. And here, of course, the double sink in front of the large window. And on this one, it looks like they opted for Wolf appliances. It's another very high-end appliance brand. I think this is the integrated dishwasher, and that's Mila. And then back here, you have a wine fridge, you have your microwave, and then the refrigerator and freezer are integrated into the wall. So that's just such a stylish look. And these also have locks. If you're underway and you don't want these to accidentally open, then you also have storage. They made really good use of all the different spaces. So we have a few drawers underneath here. I believe this is where I was sitting on the other side of that wall in the intro. So obviously you can't have drawers overhead, but underneath the seats, you have the space for the storage. Little details like that I always like to point out, because on a yacht, at the end of the day, no matter how big the yacht is, you are going to be constrained for space. So making use of all of that storage, it's very smart in my opinion. And then we're not going to go out of it now, but we have a side access door to the side deck, so the crew or anyone else can get around very easily and very efficiently. I honestly could just hang out in here all day. This is spectacular. But we have a lot of yacht and super yachts to tour, and there's also still a lot to see on this one. So I think it's time that we head down to the guest cabins. We'll find those down this staircase. Really quick, I did want to point out, even the design elements like this I really like. You have another refrigerator. Things like this. Princess didn't have to put anything here, but I really like that they did. And we have more storage in places like this. And these drawers are soft close. Naturally with glassware, I'm still not going to slam it to show it off. All right, let's head down to the guest cabins. We will save the best for last, so we'll start forward with the 3 guest cabins. Let's head all the way forward to the VIP cabin. Through this door, this is a huge room. This is as large and as nice as many owner suites on comparable yachts. I love the design they do in the headboard. With one side, you have the vertical wood strips with the bits of accent light, and then the softer touch material over here. There is a TV mounted, located right over here. We have our closet. Once again, a fantastic size for a yacht of this size. You even get a little dressing table right here. And this is lined also with the Alcantara material, so if you have watches or other jewelry in here, they're not going to get scratched up. And then the ensuite through this door over here. In the shower, you have the wand and the rainfall. And it looks like one of the walls is stone lined. Oh, sorry about that. I see some of that banding on the screen. That's just because of the light. It'll go away in a moment. Here is the smallest cabin with 2 single beds, that same style of headboard. Their closet is located here. There's a TV behind the door. And then, of course, a really good size ensuite, actually. Very impressed with that. Normally, you do sacrifice a little bit of ensuite space on a yacht of this size in the quote-unquote smallest cabin, but not on this Princess. Here's cabin number 3. And this one, the ensuite door is hidden behind this door, but another really large space. And now, like I said, we've saved the best for last. Let's check out the full beam owner suite. First, you have a separate washer and dryer. You have a very minimal crew on this yacht, so it's nice that the washer and dryer is centrally located by all the cabins. Then if we step inside, we have the full beam of the yacht to enjoy. Look at this large window next to the sofa. We have the large TV mounted on the wall. Another dressing table. And sometimes I've seen a mini fridge in here. Others, it's just storage. Comment down below. Let me know if you would include a mini fridge here or if you'd want the drawers. We have our AV equipment in here. Then closet space. We have doors right here, as well as doors behind the mirrored section. So we'll open up one of these. And actually, let's open up both of these just to showcase this. We do have the drawers built in, as well as the hanging space. So now we have to see the ensuite. It's between the engine room and the bedroom, so that's smart from a design perspective to reduce some of that noise. And in this room, we have the double vanity, the heated towel rack, the frosted glass for the shower. Actually, getting a little confused here. The toilet is behind the frosted glass, excuse me. You have your own tucked away little area there. Your shower is over by the window, so you get a much better view than the interior. And of course, the rainfall built in with the wand. And it's larger than the other showers as well. So you'll have to let me know, comment down below, what do you think of the styling of this Princess yacht? What are your impressions so far? And if you're enjoying the video, please leave a like on the video. Also, one last thing, a surprisingly large percentage of you are not subscribed to the channel, even though you're regular watchers. So if you find yourself here and you're enjoying the content, please hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Any type of engagement you leave on the video, it helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate that as it allows me to go to more and more boat shows and film more content for you all. All right, I promise all my plugs are out of the way. We've seen all of the interior spaces, so now it's time we go outside and we'll head back to the aft deck. This door is incredibly smooth to open. You can easily do it with one hand. Over here, we have a top-loading refrigerator and some storage underneath. And then we also have the expandable dining table with the U-shaped seating that wraps around. We also have the side boarding gates on each side. And then down here, you have your massive hydraulic swim platform. And you also have access to the crew area, but we'll go there a little later on in the tour. I think next we're going to head up to the foredeck. But before we do, you do have an aft docking station. That's an upgrade on these Princess yachts that I always recommend any owner get. They integrate it so seamlessly into the structure, and it makes docking this vessel so much easier. You have very thick railings as well, very SuperYacht-esque. So up here, you have the built-in speakers, your little coffee table, and then you also have the U-shaped seating. You have built-in cup holders in the stainless steel. And then this section, the sun pad is convertible, as you can see. So you can convert this to a bench if you wanted to, so everyone can face the table, or you could lounge out on the sun pad. We'll open up one of these hatches. This is right on the edge of the sides of the yacht where I typically would or wouldn't open it. But for you, you can see all the anchor chain. Then of course you have your winches. Then on each side of the U-shaped seating, Princess normally includes these large storage lockers. Boom. Look at that. And this stretches all the way behind the bench technically, so you could fit a lot of stuff back here. And you can access it theoretically from either side. Now, I think we're going to head up to the flybridge, and I think you're going to be very impressed with that space. Really quick, I just wanted to get this profile shot. Look at this beautiful Vanquish VQ45. This is another Italian yacht group listing. It's the only reason I'm mentioning it. And IYG also has at the show called Mikasa. It's a massive San Lorenzo yacht. We already have a tour of this on the channel. And also a Benetti 125 Fast right here. So check those out once you're done watching this video. Now we'll head up to the flybridge. Pretty wide steps for a yacht of this size. And I think we'll start all the way forward. We'll save the best for last. And this is another very modern and sleek area. All three of these screens will actually pop down, or pop up rather. So it's a very nice setup here. Second set of redundant controls. Two more nicely stitched Princess helm chairs with all of the bench seating that wraps around. So everyone in your party can hang out if you're driving the yacht yourself, or if you just want to hang out with the captain while you're underway. All right, now we'll turn around. You have a section in the hardtop that can be opened. And then the best part, you'll see it in a second. We have another alfresco dining table, and this is adjustable. To service this area, you have the bar. And instead of just the boring white GRP, Princess has this painted gray, and you also have this nice stone finish on top. Under here, I imagine this is a refrigerator. You also have the barbecue and grill built in. And then maybe an ice maker over here. And your sink, of course. All right, now we have everyone's favorite. You have the hot tub, which I was very impressed to see on this yacht. You don't always see that on this model or on a yacht of this size. It's nicely wrapped in the teak. And then after this is just a very super yacht-esque feel. We have some teak loungers, but of course you could put whatever you want here. And they inserted just on the back, you have the glass railing, so you have unobstructed views except for this stainless steel top piece off of the back of this beautiful Princess yacht. And as you can see, we're at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. We have beautiful super yachts everywhere we look. Sorry, I know I said I was gonna stop plugging, but this is Skyfall. This is, I believe it's a 180 or 190 foot Trinity yacht. We've already toured this one, so once again, check that out if you want. And then this large Trinity over here, this is Sumat. That's another tour on the channel already. Can't help myself. I've been doing this for a while now, so there are a lot of yachts that we've toured, and many of them have already been sold, or they've been sold and now they're for sale again. So I just want to point that out here and there whenever we can. But I promise, enough of that for now. I think it's time we go see the engine room and the crew area. Now you'll notice there's no hatch on the floor here because there's a much easier way to get to the engine room. You can access it, well, you can access the crew area through this door, but alternatively, we have a door right here, and this will lead us down to the engine room. You can see your twin generators. In Princess Yachts, they always put some high performance engines on their models. This one is no exception. This yacht comes with a pair of MAN V12 engines, 1900 horsepower each. Your top speed is around 32 knots. You can comfortably cruise at 27, and you're looking at maybe 350 nautical miles of range at that high cruising speed. Keep in mind that's very quick for a yacht of this size. If you dropped it down to displacement speeds, you can go much, much further. But sometimes I think when it's a high performance model, I think it is good to point out the range at that higher speed. And you have plenty of headroom in here. It's also really well lit. And then behind the engine room, this is where we have the crew mess as well as the crew cabins. Let's shut this behind us. And then now you'll see the little crew mess. Obviously we have some things being used for storage right now, but this expandable table, probably the smallest expandable table I've ever seen. But there you go. The little L-shaped seating. They have a TV. Here is that door that I talked about earlier, right off of the swim platform. Then we have a sink, a refrigerator, microwave. Here's one of the heads, and it actually looks like it's stone lined on the floor, and a pretty good size. And here is one of the cabins. And if we turn around, we have another refrigerator here, another washer dryer. This one is the combo. And then the bunk room, which of course is being used for storage, right here. You're good. Thank you.
Hey, if you end.
All right, we're going to give you one more look at the main salon and wrap up this tour. Thank you to the Italian Yacht Group for granting us access on board. I love these Princess Yachts. This is a fantastic listing. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and we will catch you next time.